Have you ever felt like even after years of yoga practice, something feels missing? You may be able to do all the asanas beautifully, you may be able to do advanced poses, but deep inside, those old emotions, old stresses, old traumas and restlessness keeps returning. This is because yoga is not just about flexibility or form. It's about how we integrate hidden parts of ourselves with compassion and not judgment. And that's exactly where trauma-informed yoga changes everything. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 ways you can bring trauma-informed approach into a yoga practice. And also, I'm going to introduce you to our trauma-informed 200 hours yoga teacher training. So when I first started teaching yoga, I truly believed that I was helping people relax and get healthier. But over time, I started noticing something. People were striving, trying to hold poses, pushing themselves, and sometimes even feeling anxious about certain asanas or deeper pranayama practices. It felt as if I was unintentionally asking their body to do something that it was not ready for. Even with easier modifications, the goal was to complete that 60 or 90-minute flow instead of meeting the students where they were. And that's what most of the yoga TTCs teach you. You're taught one pre-constructed flow that you rinse and repeat, no matter where or which phase of healing your student is in. And I felt that deep disconnection within myself, within my own practice. I was pushing through pain, holding my breath and trying to get it right. But everything shifted when I realized that your body holds on to stories that no amount of willpower or alignment can fix. And when I started to learn more about trauma-informed approaches, I understood that true transformation happens when you really understand what state your nervous system is in and adapt the practices accordingly. And when I began to honor that, everything shifted. This is the true essence of ancient yoga. It's not about performance, but about deep presence and awareness. And this has been lost due to commercialization of yoga, trying to fit yoga into gyms and fitness centers, and not honoring yoga as a sacred tool for self-regulation, for release of stress and trauma, and for reconnecting ourselves, our spirit, mind, and body. Most yoga trainings teach techniques, how to cue, adjustments, and sequences. But very few actually talk about what's happening inside you, inside your nervous system. When you go through stress or trauma, whether big or small, your body goes into survival mode. So you tighten yourself, or you numb yourself, or you disconnect yourself. And without awareness, you carry those same patterns into your yoga practice. That's why some people can practice yoga for years without really having a deep transformation in their internal environment. That's why trauma-informed yoga is different. It's about meeting your body where it is, which means instead of instructing your body to be balanced, you invite the body to be balanced. You are observing with awareness your own alignment rather than correcting it or forcefully trying to bring your body into alignment. And from a teaching perspective, you're not teaching as performance. Your teaching is your natural way of being. When you have experienced this shift, whether as a student or a teacher, your entire relationship with your body, your emotions, and others transform. I remember one student came to the class recently. She said she's been practicing yoga for 10 years. And she said she never felt safe enough to simply be in her body. And after one trauma-informed session, she told me that for the first time, I didn't have to achieve anything. I just felt my breath and it felt like home. That's what this work does. It brings people home to themselves. This is why I've created the trauma-informed yoga teacher training for practitioners and teachers to bring this depth into their lives and communities. Because yoga is no longer about teaching a 90-minute flow. It's about the subtle, holistic impact that you can make in your students' lives. It's about helping your students and yourself find spaciousness, calmness, and groundedness in a world that often feels chaotic and pressured. So in our 3-month online training, we go far beyond asanas into the roots of embodiment, nervous system healing, and emotional safety. You learn how to guide others with compassion, teach with integrity, and live your practice every moment. So if you feel the call to go deeper into this, I invite you to watch our free 3-part workshop series called The Art of Shadow Work and Nervous System Healing. The link is in the description below. And if you feel the call to become a trauma-informed yoga teacher, you can learn more and join us through the link below and begin your journey towards becoming an embodied guide. Yoga was never meant to be a performance. You don't have to fit into someone else's mold. You can learn to regulate yourself, hold safe space for yourself, and grow from that grounded center. When we bring trauma awareness and compassion into our practice, we don't just heal ourselves. We become safe space for others to heal too. So if this message resonated with you, share it. Someone out there needs this reminder today. Thank you.